This is a true story, and I say that over and over. This is a true story. But this story, and I hate saying it because it involves air travel, but it is true. I was on a flight, and the engine blew up. It was fucking terrifying. It was like, and the whole, again, and the whole plane started vibrating, and clearly I'm not the black guy from Police Academy who makes funny noises, because that's not the noise. It didn't go. The engine was like, thank you. And there was a rooster on the wing. And a lawn sprinkler. All right, that's as much of Michael Winslow's act I've seen. So the engine blew up. This is a true story, and the whole plane starts vibrating and shooting straight towards the earth, and it was terrifying. And I thought, well, before you freak out and lose your shit, see what the flight attendants are doing. And there was 2 flight attendants, and they turned around. They had been looking out the window, and they turned around, and they were crying. Crying flight attendants. You know, they're always there. Oh, we're here for your safety? Fuck that. These whores had checked out. They were like... Crying flight attendants. I pooped a little. Yeah! Somebody fucking do! That's gonna be my double finger. All right. I pooped a little. All right. Get back in the show. All right. So the engine blew up, and the plane. We're going to New York, and the plane is really just going making this weird noise. And the pilot got on. The pilot's all mellow, and he goes, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your pilot. There's no reason to be alarmed. We're gonna land in Cleveland in 3 minutes." Now that was the very reason to be alarmed, his voice. You get what I'm saying? I would have been less freaked out if that pilot got on that PA and was like, "Ah! Oh, fuck! Do not look out the right side! Jesus, Mary, and good St. Joseph! Fuck me! All right. Oh, woo. You know what? Keep your trays where they are. It really doesn't matter. Go ahead and smoke. Kiss a stranger. Rub one out in your seat, because I'm going to try some shit I learned in pilot school. But I never had to do it until now. There's no reason to be alarmed. By the way, that's the voice of death. Like, if you walk out of here tonight, right, and someone jumps out from nowhere and goes, "I'm gonna fucking kill you!" He's not gonna kill you. That's just some dumb drunk jock that wants his buddies to pull him off of you so he doesn't really have to fight. "I'm gonna fucking kill you!" Calm down, Todd. He's not worth it. You better get the fuck out of here. Todd had a lot of Red Bull. That's the voice of death. If you walk out of here and a guy came up behind you and said, "I'm gonna kill you," that fucker's gonna kill you. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jeffrey Dahmer didn't go, "I'm gonna fucking eat your brains, ah!" He was like, "Hey, can I get you another drink? Does this rag smell funny to you?" "Thanks for bringing him back, officer. We were having a lover's spat. I don't know where his clothes are." Way to go, Milwaukee Police Department. All right, so, here's my point. Now, I'm gonna lose some of you, and I want you to stick with me. I'm not gonna lose you because this is a super intelligent joke. I'm gonna lose you because you're gonna get a little offended, but please just stick with me till the end. The other people on the flight, and I'm not making this up, was the United States Special Olympics team. I know. I'm not making it up. I'm sorry if you're... It wasn't me and the cast of Lost. That's who was on the flight. It was 45 men and women in red, white, and blue running suits with medals on. So if it wasn't the Special Olympics team, it was a really big hip-hop group with Down syndrome. And as the plane was careening towards Earth, the pilot got on again. He goes, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your pilot. There's no reason to be alarmed. when we land in Cleveland, the runway will be covered entirely in foam. And at the very end of the runway will be a fire truck. And I thought, well, this is my biggest fear. I am dying. And then, clear as a bell, one guy in the back of the plane went, "Fire truck!" He is excited. He is going to see a fire truck. Fire truck? Yeah, motherfucking fire truck. If we live, you will see a fire truck. That's right. Fire truck? True story. I know some of you work with mentally challenged people, and I know some of you have mentally challenged people in your family, but if you don't think they say or do anything funny, you're denying that they're human beings, because that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard another human being say. I'll tell you how big my ego is. I was actually trying to figure out, like, who was gonna get top billing. Do you know what I mean? Was it gonna say, Special Olympics team dies over Cleveland. Also on board, 80s comedian Bobcat Goldthwait. Or is it gonna say, Bobcat Goldthwait, Special Olympics, and you're gonna go, I told you. This is one more story. I used to direct the Jimmy Kimmel show, and yeah, well, all right. Well, I'll tell him he got a smattering. No, we'll boost that in post. And then the crowd went fucking nuts when I mentioned you. So, and Grover was on the show. And Grover, I showed up and Grover was just laying on the stage floor and he was like, his legs were all akimbo. Like, he looked like a suicide. He looked like a Ouija photo from the 30s. Like, he's been very despondent after Tickle Me Elmo's success. So I said to the puppeteer, I was like, yo, that's fucking up my shit big time. You gotta put the puppet on. And so the puppeteer put it on, he put Grover on, and he goes, hi, Bobcat! And I go, hi, Grover. Like, I really did become a kid. I was like, hi, Grover. And the other thing was, at that very moment, I went, oh, fuck, this is where I got my act. Clearly, as a child, I was watching Grover, you know, can you count to 10, John? And I'm like, hey, thanks for supporting me for all these years.